Hi, Harold. Can you hear me okay? I'm on another computer. I'm not on my laptop. Yeah. How are you doing? I just wanted to I wanted to come on and chat, but I really haven't had time. So no, I don't want to wait a dang minute. No, you're gonna wait a dang minute. I got shit to say. Uh all right. I'm gonna wait for some more people to get in here. If anyone comes. That's good. Okay. Well, all right. I'm just gonna go off with it. Okay. So I I was asked not to disclose who, but I was messaged by a person who, get this, okay. I was messaged by a person who sent me two pictures. And I messaged them back and said, question mark, question mark. What? why do I have these two pictures? There's no one I knew. And they said, "Who is that?" And I thought, well, this person knows me. So this person, she must think that I know who it is. And I looked at the picture, I zoomed in on it, and I said, I don't have a clue. Who is it? And immediately I'm thinking that it's the boy community had identified one of the trolls or something, right? And I'm sitting there trying to think of which troll it is. And I was like, I don't know who is it. And they said, have you ever seen David Guns? You've seen David Guns, right? Because y'all have been friends for a long time, like for years. And I went, yeah, I've seen David Guns. And they said, well, that's David Guns, right? And I was like, oh, you're serious? Oh, no. I was like, that's not David Guns. And I was cracking up. I was like, why would someone think that's David Guns? What's going on? And then I thought better of it and was like, no, never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But at the same time, he's my friend. So I was like, he hasn't said anything to me about it. And this person, she tells me that somebody in the community is saying that it's David Guns. I'll share all the pictures. Hold on. I'll share all the pictures I saw. In case someone hasn't seen these pictures, I got to show you. This super skinny dude. It's pictures of some really skinny guy that's dressed like he got all of his clothes from a homeless shelter. And I was like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're homeless and you get your clothes from a homeless shelter, then, good on you that you were able to get. But this is what the guy looks like. Okay. So it's a guy at like this ghetto ass bus stop. All right. I'm going to show you. David Guns. I'm going to need another sip. Hold on. Harold, you know who that is, right? David Guns, you know who I'm talking about. Clearly, this person, here's another picture. This person sees whoever's taking this picture and they're not fucking happy about it. They're pissed and they're like, fuck you, And they said, so is that David Guns? I was like, that is definitively 125% not David Guns. I've seen enough of David Guns to know that's not David Guns. I mean, that doesn't even almost resemble a third cousin to David. So, no, this is not. So, for anybody who's in the community that has followed this shit, let me confirm for you, if anybody would know if that was Guns, it would be me and Janie D. That is not David Guns. I mean, I'm sure there's others out there that would be able to verify and validate the identity of this man as Guns if it were Guns. I'm going to tell you a couple of things. This man's hair's not white enough. This man is scrawny. And this man dresses very poorly. Not David Guns. Maggie May. I was going to say probably Maggie May. David Guns wouldn't be caught dead in neon yellow socks with shorts. So you've seen it. You've seen it. This is not David Guns. So for anybody who might have been on the fence about this being Guns, it's not. So any hopes you had of that being him, I've dashed them. It's not him. So anything you say about Guns from here on out after claiming this is him is bullshit. You're full of shit. Whoever the hell you are, you're full of shit. If you're putting these pictures out and adamantly claiming with no doubt that is David Guns, you're a fucking liar. I don't care who you are. You're a fucking liar. So there's that. A minute. Maggie May, 100% not David Guns. I'll even go 125% not David Guns. It's just not. I mean, you can either take my word for it, and based on after I did talk to Guns afterwards, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? And he filled me in on some of the shit. And I'm like, there's no fucking way that even if I had never laid eyes on any part of you as a human, you were talking to me during the time this person is claiming to have seen you. And you weren't in freaking California. So such bullshit. So anyway, I just want to put that out there. That's not Guns. Never was Guns, never will be. That's all. I mean, if you don't know me and you don't believe me, that's fine. All I can do is say what I know. And that's all. That's all I can do. That poor guy's being stalked by a crazy person calling police on that poor guy on the bench. Isn't that odd? That is so weird. I mean, there's literally not one thing that would have made this person think that was him. Nothing. Except she wanted it to be him. She wanted to be a victim. That's all I can see. She wanted to be a victim. But it's not him. So she'll have to go be a victim some other way. I don't know. Trip, fall, stub your toe, bust your head on a cabinet door, be a victim somewhere else, because you ain't gonna be a victim with that one, because that's not him. And I'm pretty sure he would not waste his money going to California, or his time actually, and leave Buddy, his dog, because where's Buddy? Is he in that suitcase? Is that what are we going with? Buddy's in the suitcase? Is that where we're at with this? Because he ain't leaving the dog. That shit ain't happening. I don't think he even goes to the bathroom without that dog. He takes that dog everywhere. Goes to the auto parts store. He's got the dog. He goes to the park, got the dog. Go to the grocery store, got the dog. Dude man's got the dog. Oh, I've been so busy today. Oh my God, I've been so busy. I cleared an entire section back here behind this camera. Y'all can't see, obviously, because you're looking at this section. I had a giant shelf there with all of my supplies. It had gotten overwhelmed and it was like sloping in the middle. So we emptied it. Well, I emptied it and we hauled it out of here and made room for this other computer that I got the whole system set up with everything from a churchyard sale for $25. Doug got one set up and I got one set up for $50. We both got newer computers with Windows 10. That's pretty damn good. But I'm guessing it sounds good. I don't know. And I finally figured out how to put my little pop thing on here. What is it called? A pop filter? Yeah. I learned how to I couldn't get it to go on there, but I figured it out. So, oh my God, I'm itching. My face is itching. I got to go take a shower. I feel so funky and tired. Hi, Troy. What do you mean, boo windows? Me and Doug were talking about that tonight. See, my nose is itching. I can't stand Apple products. I cannot stand Apple products. Doug's had a Mac computer that our son-in-law gave him over a year and a half ago, closer to 2 years ago. Anyway, from day one, he's hated it. He hates getting on that computer. He goes on there when he has to list on eBay. Other than that, he does not go on there. He hates that computer. He goes to YouTube and he does eBay. That's it. He can't do shit on it. He hates it. We don't like iPhones. He had that on his too. That's what he had on it. He had it split where he could use either or. David Guns has too much going on right now to waste his time going to Cali incognito to spy on a crazy as a loon ex. Right. I know, right? He's got shit going on. I've been a daily Linux user since you know me. It's what I've always used. Yeah, I know. But I mean, me and Doug are in our 50s. We don't care for all the, extras and specials. We just need our Windows operating system and our Android phones. And we are happy with our Samsung Androids. I see David Guns on quite a few biker chats. Yeah. What you don't see him on is a bus bench with no ride and Buddy in a suitcase. That's something you don't see and you won't see with some neon green, yellow looking fucking 1982 like a Virgin socks on. Not going to see it. He's a Madonna wannabe. Well, anyway, I hope that clears it up. I mean, there's no, I could find other languages to say it in, but the message is still the same. I've seen enough of David Guns to know that that's not David Guns. So, well, if all you do is on the web, Linux would be all you would need. If there's special software, maybe. Windows software support's getting better all the time for Linux. Yeah, we just, these are nice. These are good. They're Dell computers with Hewlett-Packard monitors. The problem I have with it is it's not a touch screen monitor. I'm used to my laptop I've had. Troy, it's the one that you picked out that Teresa bought back in 2016. I still have it. It works fine. But it has a touch screen, which I fucking love. And this doesn't. So when I first set this up today, I was tapping it and trying to roll the screen and nothing was responding. And I come close to punching it. I was like, it's broken. Then I went, oh, fuck. It's not a touch screen. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to, like when Doug tries to show me something on the Apple one the iMac, or the Mac or whatever. I try to scroll. He's like, not a touch screen. I keep forgetting. So I'm going to have to get one. He takes his dogs everywhere he does. Yeah. Matter of fact, I was talking to him tonight. So he's got Buddy out there burning in a fire pit. So, I mean, have you heard anything from Pounder? No, not since Sabina was in the hospital and she was getting better and she was getting ready to come home. That was the last time I heard from him. I think he's got things going on with his life. You know, he's focused with stuff, just like me, you know, just being focused and trying to make something real that's not fake ass YouTube. Fake ass YouTube. First time I saw him on a biker chat, I said hi and asked him if he's the David Guns Who Knows Corey. He said yes. Harold, it's me. Yes. Yup. How was everyone's Halloween? Mine was average. I've been working cleaning. Somebody gave a bunch of those white wire shelves, you know, like your closet mate type that you mount to the wall. Somebody gave a bunch of those to Doug from work. They had them in their garage. Those things are not cheap. The brackets are not cheap. None of the shit about them is cheap. But he gave them all to Doug. He brought them home, and they just needed to be cleaned. Because, like I say, they've been sitting in a garage. So that's what I did today. I cleaned those outside before I lost all my sunlight. Doug brought some of them in and soaked them in the bathtub. So tomorrow I've got to scrub the bathtub out. Nice. Did the shelf. Packed up a lot of donation stuff. I've accumulated so much stuff from selling, you know, for selling that I've gone through it and said, you know what, I ain't listing this petty shit. This stuff it's not enough meat on the bone for me to worry about. You know, I'm just not going to do it. So like if it's something I paid $2 for and then I can sell it for like $9, but after shipping and eBay takes their cut, I might make $2 off of it. I'll double my money. My time is worth more than that. I'm not fucking doing that shit. I'm in town. Well, in town, kids everywhere, but just outside town, didn't see a single one. So I guess my sister's kids getting a lot of candy as we didn't give out a one, really. You need to get a power washer. We have one. Well, we'll get one eventually, but these are those wire, it would have used a ton of water just to make sure I hit all the little wire, you know. I'd rather I took my scrubber, my brush, that I used to clean the soles of shoes before I sell them. And it was simple. I sprayed them down with the bleach, dipped the brush in it, the scouring brush, and just one and done. Almost touched the screen because I was trying to touch it and do that. Do you hear that? That's the cats. Freaking maniacs. Running laps in the hallway. Ours was only $99, and we put a little bleach with down in the water and go to town. Yeah, we borrow one from Doug's job when we have to clean the outside of the mobile home once a year. We have to clean it because, you know, the tree over top of us, all that funk, green coming off of that tree. It's great shade, but what a mess. So the patio area, the concrete gets covered in that green. The front end of the mobile home covered in that green. So we have to pressure wash it off. But I'm not spending my money on that kind of shit right now. I just ain't gonna. Nope. I'm spending money to make money. And I didn't mind putting in the elbow grease to clean those shelves. The shelves were free, so it just cost me a little bit of time and effort. You know what I'm saying? I'm a tightwad. I asked them when the lady at the church told me, sister somebody, whatever she called her sister somebody. I'll find out, I think these are the last computers we have. And I was like, and then she said, but there may be some, I think we have more in the classroom. And I said, you've got more computers? I'll buy all of them. I was like, I will buy all of your computers. And she asked her, and she said, no, those were the final ones they had. I was like, shit, man. Because I was like, if I buy if they've got 10, 15 computers and they only want $25 for the whole setup, we're talking the mouse, the keyboard, the monitor, the actual computer. I could flip those for 100 or more each and, sell them low, make my money back, and sell them quick because they're cheap. But no, we got the last few, except for we left one because some chick was looking at it like she wanted it. So I am taking my vitamins and my liquid vitamin B12. We have to clean our siding once a month, and we do the driveway at the same time. No, we do it once a year, right after summer and right into fall. That's when we do it. It's gross. It's pretty gross. It's not horrible, but I've been wanting the liquid kind. I've always wanted to try I want to do the shots, just the B12. But yeah, our HOA's a pace. Yeah. HOAs suck. I would never live in a place with an HOA. My hair needs help. My hair needs a lot of help. Look at all the gray. Look at how white. And I ain't dyeing it either. I ain't fucking dyeing it. If I dye it, it's going to be gray. I'm going to dye it gray. That's what I'm going to dye it. You have to be almost bloodless like me to get those self-administered shots. Yeah, it sucks. I want to get those because I know those would send me through the roof with energy. Why? I already cut all my fucking hair off. I mean, I've got no dead ends at all. I ain't got time to do coconut oil treatments. Just where it gets gray, all of this, it gets thin. So it's like fly away. Oh no, my hair's healthy. Trust me on that. My hair's healthy. It ain't dry. And it's got more body in it than it probably has had since I was a teenager. Because I've never cut that much off my hair except one time when I didn't do it. The lady at the fucking salon did. And I told her to trim the ends. Just give me a nice little trim. And when I came out of there, she had cut that much off my hair, maybe a little bit more. And it was up to my fucking shoulders. You think I didn't almost punch that bitch in the face? She was the owner of the salon. I think I'll be dealing with a HOA where I'm moving to. HOAs suck. God, that's one thing I liked about the country. The only thing. Well, there were other things I liked, I'm sure of it. There had to be. The one thing I did like about it was nobody bothered anybody. Well, the asshole that's not true because the asshole next door to us bothered us all the time. We didn't bother nobody. And nobody said anything about, green on our deck or any of that shit. My hair is coming back, but very slowly. Well, that's good. It'll be nice and healthy. Yeah, they never, ever cut what you say. They always cut your hair off. It seems like it. And this woman, when I got out of the chair and I looked, because she turned me away from the mirror and was talking to me the whole time. And I was looking out the window, the front window of the salon. And she turned me around and I got out of the chair and I looked in the mirror and I almost passed out. And I just looked at myself and I looked at her like, are you kidding me right now? And it was me and then shame and 2 teenage guys that were living with us at the time, they were there with us. We all went up there together so I could get my hair trimmed. And they had to go into Rocky Mount for something, so they rode along. And I just looked at her, and she took her towel and she hit my hair off the seat, put her hand on her hip and said, "You like it? You like it? Looks good." And she's got real long hair. She's a Mexican chick. She's got really long, wispy, wavy hair down her butt. And I was like, I just took my $20 out of my pocket, rolled it up, balled it up, and threw it, which wasn't even enough to cover the haircut, much less a tip. I just threw it on the counter with all the hairbrushes and all the shit, and we left. And I was like, let's go. And I picked up my bag, and Shane went, "Hey, oh, wow, Mom." She was like, "Do you like that?" And I went, "No, let's go." I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill this lady. And we saw her in the mall in the food court probably about 10 months after that, me and Doug. And I looked over and I saw her sitting there with her husband. And I said to Doug, I went, "That's the bitch that cut my hair off." He went, "No, it ain't." I went, "That's her." He said, "I know why she cut it." I said, "Why?" He said, "Look at her hair. She couldn't have you in there with hair like that. You had such wispy long hair." So you got a good point there. And I wanted to walk up to her because she had her back to me in the food court. I wanted to chop a section of her hair off. And when she spun around, I would go, "You like it? Huh? Looks good. You like it?" Yeah, I would have gone to jail for that. But Doug was like, no. I was like, dude, I just want to just half of it. Just half of it. I just reached up to try to scroll again. I'm going to have to look online real quick and get me a touchscreen monitor. I'll probably do that when I get done here. I got to have a touchscreen monitor. They used to give actresses IVs, but it was like meth with vitamin B12. LOL. Not really meth, but some uppers. Why did I throw money at someone? I never said I did. I said I threw it at the counter. Were you not listening to what happened? People throw money at women all the time. They call them strippers. She better be lucky I didn't throw something at her. And I just threw the $20 at the counter where all her shit was at. Well, because she cut around 2.5 feet of my hair off. I'm not even joking. Seems beneath me. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, God. Let me clean up my shit here. It seems beneath me to be angry about a haircut. Really? Okay, we'll go with that one, Nicholas. Let's see. Anyone who knows me knows I have a low tolerance for the BS. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's basically a it did grow back. That was years ago. When I went to NC, I went with my daughter to cut my hip length hair, and she cut it exactly as I asked. I used to get my sister to cut my hair, but she got worse and worse about doing what the hell she wanted to with my hair. Like when I was little, I was 10, about 9 or 10. She cut my hair, and she cut it all the way up like a boy cut, chopped up the back of my neck. You could see my neck, and gave me sideburns and said, "Oh, everyone's doing sideburns now. It'll look so awesome." And being young and very timid. I was like, okay. And they were snickering and they thought it was funny. And they hacked my fucking hair off. And I had no boobs. So I looked like a boy. I straight looked like a boy. And I was way taller than everybody else. I was about 9. And I remember something happened at the Belo, which is a grocery store in Virginia. If y'all don't know, it was called Belo. I don't think it's around anymore. And I went in and I was crying. Oh, some older black guys were trying to fight me, and I think they thought I was a boy too. I was terrified. Like I said, I was around 9, and I went into the store and I was crying, and I told the people that worked in the store, I was like, I need you to call my dad, because I was way from home, way from home, because I used to go everywhere on foot, but I was scared. I was like, I ain't walking home. Them guys are trying to beat me up. And, looking back at it now, I realized they probably thought I was a guy, and they were just effing with me hard. And she was like, oh, no, honey, I'm so sorry. And she called the manager over, and he said, what's going on? This young man is being picked on, and people are trying to fight him in the front. And I was like, I'm a girl. It's like, I'm a girl. And she had cut my hair that short. And I was like, finally, this woman's going to help me. And she was like, this young man. It was awful. It was terrible. So I don't let my sister really, I quit. Well, I don't even talk to her anymore, but I quit letting her cut my hair a long time ago. I used to cut my sister's hair all the time. One time I put water in the bleach bottle and didn't realize that it would make her blonde. Well, that's what bleach does. It makes you fucking blonde. I put it in her hair and wrapped her in aluminum foil. Then when we washed her hair after about 10 minutes, it was bleached white. Thought my mom was going to tan my honey. It is a funny story now. But it was confusing then, because I remember thinking, why are all these black guys trying to fight me? I was leaving the Belo to walk home all the way down Elliott Avenue. I was on the other end of Elliott Avenue. It was on the corner of Elliott and McLean Street. So I'm on McLean and Elliott. I'm walking all the way down almost to Elliott and Deep Creek Boulevard. That's where I lived, right down that end. Y'all don't know, it's a long walk. It is fucking far. And I had just watched a ball game up there because the ball field was right behind the store. So I was leaving. I had just been in the store and I got a soda and I got a snack and I left the store, and it happened right then. And I don't remember what they said to me, but they were coming up like pushing at me and stuff. And I was like freaked out. And I had on a striped tank top, pair of shorts, and flip-flops, I'm guessing. But I remember I had on a striped tank top and shorts. It was summertime. And there was like just a knock around ball game they played back there. And when I went back in, and that woman said, somebody's messing with this young man. It's funny now, but anyway, I have to do a birthday code for my Etsy, so I will watch the replay. Have fun, everyone. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off here. I mean, I could chit chat all day because all I do is fucking work. I sold a book tonight. It's a coffee table book. It's for Ferraris. It came out in 97. This book is huge. And I think it's up here. It came out in 97. Where is that book? I got to pack it. I'm packing it tomorrow. But anyway, it came out in 97, and it's everything you need to know to repair or restore a Ferrari between the years 78 and 97, I think. Hold on. But I got it from the thrift store. They had a lot of, they had rolled out the bins. This was months ago. They rolled out the bins and had all the stuff, the new stock. And I noticed all these books, these all car books. And I thought, okay, a car fanatic donated all these, right? They had them for everything, but mostly for Ferrari. So I comped them all. I comped them. And this one did exceptionally well. And the thrift store, the books are all $10, 10 for $2. That's what they charge, 10 books for $2. So I got this book. It was in excellent shape. It even still had the dust cover, which is something you don't see with books from 97. But it's called Original Ferrari Volume 8 Restoration Guide for All Models 1974 to 94. And look what it sold for. Now, $2 for 10 of them. Okay, do the math. And that is what it's, oh man, that is what it sold for, if you can see it. I like those profit margins. No, I don't do consignment. I do not do consignment. I mean, I do for like real close friends and like if my family wanted me to, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. But and then I sold this, which this I paid $7 for. And I held on to it. I've had it since I bought this back in May. And I've been holding on to it because the market kind of went down for them. And I thought, yeah, I'm not selling this till the market goes back up. The holidays is when you're going to see that happen. Everyone's getting ready for the holidays. So I put that shit up. I paid, I want to say $6 or $7, I think, is all I paid for that at the most, because I wouldn't have paid more than that. And that sold today. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, but it looks so good. Look at how nice that looks. It's so shiny. You can go to Amazon. I mean, go to eBay and sell it. You just go to eBay, download the app with your phone. There's a lot of like tutorials on here that will show you how to do it. Let's see, what else did I sell that was good? Oh yeah, I sold this, a yard of fabric, pre-cut, 36 by 44, religious faith, hope, love, flowers, and cross, all that stuff. I had them for $8.90, and then I sent somebody out an offer, and they took it. I paid $0.25 for this, okay? It's not huge, but for $0.25, I couldn't pass it up. It's all new. So I sold that. I only paid $0.25, and they paid the shipping, not me. I didn't pay the shipping on that shit. What else did I sell that was good? Oh, this. I bought a partial pack of Fujifilm Instax mini film, like an Instamatic, but it's the little minis. And it's a double bundle per box. And it was a 3-pack, but there were only 2 in the box. So I got that for $1 and sold it for that, from $1 to that. And I pay shipping on that one because it's real cheap to ship that, you know. What else did I sell? That was good. Oh, this. I didn't pay anything for this. This was basically in a bundle I got from the thrift store I go to up the street here, and the chick gives me deals all the time. I can get 3 shopping carts full of stuff, and she'll charge me $25. I mean, it's like free, basically. So this I didn't pay anything for. It's a Hendrix gin bottle caddy with brown pebbled leather. And I didn't really pay anything for it, and that's what it went for. And they paid shipping of, you can't see it, $7.05. I recently been doing the crypto stuff. A couple weeks ago, I turned 20, and it's at the moment now worth 220. That's good. That's what my son does. He does the crypto, and he's got thousands of dollars. I mean, like insane amounts of money. So he said things were getting ready to go south with the currency he was trading on. So he sold a bunch of it. He pulled a bunch of it. And sure enough, it tanked. And he's waiting. It's going to go back up. He's going to buy again. But yeah, it's pretty good. Nothing else really big. I paid $1 for this at a yard sale. It's a I don't usually do Teleflora and FTD because it's fucking Teleflora and FTD. But this was Beatrix Potter with Peter Rabbit. Everyone loves that. And I gave the lady $1. It's a little teapot. It's so cute. I almost kept it for myself. It's so cute, but I got no use for it. So they paid shipping of $10.35. So, and it costed just under that to ship it. Yeah, I wish I had more to put in when I bought that before. It's been a nice trend up. Yeah, any profit you make on that is great though, you know, but just can't afford to invest much. Yeah. This sold the beginning of the weekend. A Baby Breeza Formula Pro. It's a machine that dispenses the powdered formula into the bottle and then puts the water in. It is for lazy shit. That's what that is, some lazy shit. It's just asking for bacterial growth. I wouldn't use one, but well, I wouldn't need to. I breastfed, but I got that for $9. I paid up because it should have sold for about $100. But when we tested it, the water wouldn't get hot. Everything else worked, water wouldn't heat. So I disclosed it. I said in the description, water will not heat. Other than that, works fine. It looks like it's never been used. The parts were still wrapped and sealed, like it had never been used, but it just wouldn't heat. The water wouldn't. But most people do prepare their babies' bottles at room temp now. That's the new thing for the last, 5 to 8 years. It's actually more than that. The doctor recommended it for Aaron, and he's getting ready to be 12. So it's been around for a while. But anyway, so I paid 10 thinking I'd get about 100. Still did fine. They paid 24 shipping. So I turned 10 into 65. Not bad. All in all, it was around a $300 weekend. I'm not complaining. I could have done better. I'm going to be honest. I could have done more, but I've just been so wrapped up in the shit, this shit, you know, just trying to get things organized because it's freaking horrible. It's freaking horrible. I can't even think. There's so much stuff. I have way too much inventory. That's what's wrong. And that's why we loaded up 2 giant boxes. I mean, giant, to donate. We're taking them right back to the store where, well, we didn't get it all from there. We got it from other spots too, like yard sales and shit. But they ain't selling. It ain't worth my time. I don't want it. Wish I had more to put in. I told Doug we should get it all together and then this weekend have a yard sale where everything is $1. Everything. Just $1. I told him another good thing we could do was whenever we get a lot of inventory like this that we just ain't going to move, we should do a 3-2-1 sale, a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday sale. Friday, $3. Everything is $3. Saturday, everything is $2. And Sunday, everything's $1. And when it's all over, whatever's left, maybe we can connect with someone who will say, hey, at the end of it all, give me a call and I'll make you an offer on all of it. That would work. And if not, box that shit up, take it out of here, you know? You like that? It's one of those it's peeling. I got water spots. Look at all of those horrible water spots. But yeah, I thought a 3-2-1 sale would be good, but I just don't have the time to do a yard sale. I have no time for a yard sale. And like right now, the Taco Bell is hiring start and pay. Closing shift start and pay is $13 an hour. And I told Doug, that's good money. And then I went, I don't got time to get a job. I don't have time to get a job. I'm too busy working. Illy. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. So you come across PC stuff, welcome to talk to me about it. You'd be shocked even at what some refurbed. Oh, I comp everything. I get my phone out. eBay determines what I'm going to buy. Etsy and eBay, that's where I comp because that's where I sell. I mean, I can find something that's going for an outrageous amount on Amazon, but I don't sell on Amazon. So, you know, I'm not giving Amazon anything else. They make enough. And they don't take stuff like that. They only do their own stuff. They liquidate their own shit. But anyway, I got so much shit to list. I have not. And I was supposed to be sending something tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but to Mara, the lady that was just in here. And I can't find it. That's how bad. I can't find it. It's not big. And I'm sure that I safely stored it. But I stored it so safely that I hid it from myself. It'll turn up. I've been racking my brains trying to find this thing. I don't know what I've done with it. You know, they have a service you can send it and they fulfill and ship. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. I'm not using Amazon for nothing like that. I'll buy stuff from Amazon, but I'm not selling on Amazon. They got too many stipulations and shit. I got on a hoodie tonight because it is fucking cold in here. And it ain't even cold. But being in Florida for all this time, it's cold to me, you know? I'm cold. It's chilly. I don't think I have anything good here. I've got more media. Oh, motherfucker, I got media. Man, do I have media. Like, look, I got all this. I got that. That's nothing. I have 4 boxes full. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 boxes full. I go to a yard sale. I check a few of them. Typically, they want $1 a piece. So I'll check a few of them. And if they look like they're not scratched and they seem to be adult owned, and there are a couple in there that are still sealed, I'll say, how much for all of them? Because I know you can lot these up based on genre and sell them. So a couple days ago, we were moving stuff around and Doug went, "Do you have enough media?" Like, I don't know. I'm kind of addicted to buying media. I can't help it. And then I'll sit here and listen to them before I'll list them. I'll listen to them, make sure they don't scratch or anything. But I'm not going to pay anyone to package my items. The only time I've ever done that was I sold a suitcase welder, the wire feed type with the wire in it, a full reel. And this thing is nice. And I sold it to someone in Canada. This was years and years ago. Sold it to someone in Canada through eBay. And I was like, this thing is heavy and I'm going to pay the UPS store to package it and ship it. So I did. And then the other thing was a handicap portable shower that folds up, but then you can unfold it and it has a floor in it that folds down and it has a pump. And you just set it up next to a sink where you can put the drain. And it was a handicap shower for wheelchairs. And I bought it for $17 at a thrift store in North Carolina. And they sold by one company only called Fawcett, which is Fawssit, for over $2,000. The one I had was excellent. Like, we tested it. Everything worked. The pump worked. The sprayer, everything worked. The shower curtain was perfect. The floor had no cuts or nothing. And I put it up for bids. And nobody else had them, just me. And it went for over $800. And because it was awkward the way it would fold, it folded flat, but it needed to be properly packaged with a giant box. And I was still pretty new to the whole shipping thing when it come to big shit. So I paid the UPS store to package that. It costed me, between shipping and them packaging it, it was like $120. But they paid for the shipping, and I just paid for the packaging part. So, it was worth it to make sure that it got to where it had to go. Let's see. Yarn is something else I buy too much of, because you can tend to get that for very cheap. And typically, when people are selling massive amounts of yarn, it's yarn they've had for a long time, which means it's discontinued. See where I'm going with that? See where I'm going? And you can flip yarn for a lot of money. I already have a lot of money. All right, so... oh, I got this one full of CDs and a VHS. Plus I have another box full of video games. Tons of video games. My mom wants a lot. Yarn around here cost a lot. Yeah. Like, for some reason, I was selling yarn for like $12 a skein of yarn, and it was yarn that was still available to be bought online for like $5, and they were paying twice that buying it for me. Whatever, more power to you. But these are great. These are so great. Like, I got like soundtracks galore. And there's this weird thing with people that like soundtracks. I don't get it, but whatever. People that like soundtracks. But when I met the woman who had the yard sale, and I checked a few of these, and I was like, there was more than this. There was a lot more, but I've separated them, and they're kind of everywhere. This thing was slam full. And she wanted $1 a piece. But then I saw she had a bunch in there that were brand new and sealed. She wanted $2 and $3 for. So I just weighted in the car, and I went, okay. I looked at like 4 of them, and then I went, how much do you want for the whole thing? She went, all of them? You want every one of them? And those down there too? I went, no, I don't want any DVDs. I'm drowning in those now. And they're hard to move. Used, they're hard to move. Music, not so much. People tend to hold on to hard to find music, and not everyone likes to stream their songs, believe it or not. But she said, will you do 15? I went, will you take 12? She said, yeah. So I got a shit ton of CDs for $12. And I've already got my money back. One sell, like a few days after I put it up. So already got my money back. The rest of this is just what the fuck ever. Let me see. I was still thinking of doing the YouTube auction, the live auction, for some of this shit. Not just my stuff here, but like a lot of this shit. Just to get it gone. YouTube, let me see. Akon, One Direction, Velvet Revolver, Queensryche, I don't know what the fuck that is. One Republic, Owl City, Everclear, Nicki Minaj, the Jeff Healey Band. Really? The Jeff Healey Band? He's been dead a while. Let me see. It's good shit. Miley Cyrus, Fergie, that Fergie, the old Fergie. Yep. Cheetah Girls. Really? Katy Perry. One of the older ones. Teenage Dream. Peter Gabriel. I mean, it's a great variety. Here's Pitbull. I mean, there's such a variety in here. It's insane. High School Musical 1 and 2. Pulse, the movie. Ditto, whoever the fuck that is. Pussycat Dolls. Van Halen. This is that Van Halen live, and this sells very well. This one sells really good. So I got to get that up. Surprisingly, this one sells good. JoJo, there's hardly any of them. There's hardly any, so they sell very well. Soundgarden, Jennifer Lopez. I have a hard time letting go of them because I like listening to them. I really need to get over it and just sell them. Brian McKnight, The Temptations, Aerosmith. I just love them. I don't want to get rid of them. How much is an Xbox 360 worth? Well, I mean, that's it fluctuates. It just depends. I have too much shit. But I did find a couple of properties. And it looks like the prices are coming down a little bit. Actually, a lot of it. These are commercial properties that have living quarters there. Or you can you can get a permit from the city to put living quarters there as like security, on-site security, which is what we would have to do if we got like a warehouse, which I found a warehouse and it's got a single wide on the land. And I was like, oh my God. Oh, and it's less than most of the homes around here. I was like, dude, that's what we need. That's what we freaking need right there, and that would be our business and our home all wrapped into one. But, the money keeps getting funneled back into the business. So really can't do anything right now. Gonna have to wait, unfortunately. But God, there's so many things out, because I'll look every now and then and there hasn't really been anything that was within the range we cared to spend. And then all of a sudden, bam, I found like 8 of them. I was like, dude, look at this one. It's in the hood. I ain't scared. Let's go. So me and him are both like, fuck it, we'll live in the hood. We don't give a fuck. The industrial area, that tends to be in a little bit of a negative part of town where there's a lot of crime or whatever. But, I don't care. And we can, we had a couple of ideas. We could use the land that is with the places for either a weekend pop-up flea markets for people to come out and set up and pay for the spot and sell their goods. Or we could use the land for boat and RV storage. There's that. Insurance is really not as high as you'd think. You can get $1 million of insurance for next to nothing. And we got a lot of shit up in the air that we want to do, but we also know we can't jump right into it right now because the money's just not there yet. It will be. It's just not there yet. But it's getting crowded. It's getting really crowded. I have to walk away from a lot of purchases because I'm like, dude, we can get all of those. I could sell all those in 2 weeks. He's like, no, there's no room. I'm like, oh my God, I can't. We got to go home. I can't deal with this. We're walking away from shit because we don't have enough space. It's killing me. But I did meet a couple more resellers in my area. So there's the possibility of going into cahoots and then divide, with 1 or 2 of them, and then dividing the property for all of us to have extra storage for our shit. Because I'm seeing that's a problem with a lot of the resellers around here. They don't resell a lot because they don't have the space, But I don't know. Or we could buy it and we could rent part of it out to another reseller. Even if they didn't want to be like financially invested in it, they could rent a part of the warehouse, There's all kinds of things that we could do. And after the first of the year, we'll know where our money is, where everything stands. This is the first year we have not had children to claim. The first year we were together, we had no kids to claim because I was pregnant with our first child. We have had children to claim every single year. So Doug's sweating it. I'm not sweating it. I'm like, dude, you ain't going to owe it so much. And I have not reached the threshold yet that I have to even claim what I've earned at all. You have to earn 20,000. I have not earned 20,000. And by the end of the year, I mean, I may. It's very possible, but I haven't earned 20,000. Barring me purchasing a car and selling it for 3 times what I paid for it, I'm not going to reach it by the end of the year, you know. All right. I really don't need to be on here at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to be in there taking a shower and winding down because I got to get up in the morning and package a bunch of shit. I've already got some of it packaged over here, but I got other shit I got to package. Anyway, thanks for sitting around listening to my shit and talking to me, you guys. And may all your endeavors be successful. Hey, Jeff. May you win all your auctions. Did I show y'all this? I gotta go. I gotta stop this. I love this. I want to keep it, but somebody made this amazing tile. Isn't that amazing? I've got it listed. I have a lot of watchers, but nobody's pulled the trigger yet. I'm like, come on, just freaking buy it. Holy shit, people. But yeah. Hey, Guns. He's going back to Cali. Cali. He's going back to Cali. I don't think so. Shit. Check it out, Guns. Look. Was that a bonfire we had in California or somewhere else tonight? Right. And Buddy's laying there just off in the distance so he wouldn't like catch on fire. But he was feeling that warmth, and you know he was. That heat coming off that bonfire, he was loving that. You see that? I don't have my sock anymore. I don't have the sock anymore. I do have a real official setup now. What the fuck? Yeah. Guns and his Madonna wannabe bubblegum pop. Like a virgin. Neon socks. I know, right? They were the best. I'm glad I got you those for Christmas. I figured you'd get some use out of them. But you shouldn't be rolling Buddy around in a suitcase. That's probably not healthy. No condom on the mic. I've got a regular little pop screen thing there. So I can talk to y'all like that and say what I want to say and whisper it really quietly. And I don't know why. I see people doing this. They're like so fucking weird. They're like, hi. Hi. I gotta whisper. I'm talking to you like this, and you like that a lot. Isn't that lovely? No, it's not. It's so stupid. Well, Buddy was comfortable in the suitcase. He must have been. It never flipped. He was being completely still. Were you abusing animals? Did you drug the dog? Is that what happened? Guns, did you drug them? Yeah, the ASMR. So weird. I watched one girl on TikTok. I don't know where they were sending her money because it just, you know how you scroll through TikTok? Well, she was on live and I was like, what is she doing? And I was like, oh, it's one of those little sound channels. Somebody was sending her money. I was like, they're sending her money to make noise? I was like, I'm done. Society's fucked. I'm done. I'm done. AMSR, don't you mean farts? I'll just do burps. I'll just keep drinking carbonated things and beer and just belch. I'll just do that. That now, like, gargle the vegetable oil and make my mouth wet and then talk with a really wet, moist sounding mouth. Just borderline porn shit, man. It's just... I figured it was farts you were talking about. I'm running low on bubble wrap. And my little buddy over here, he's got a cold head. He models my hats, but he's hatless right now. He is. I got to get more bubble wrap though. Man, buying freaking supplies is expensive. I go buy giant things of bubble wrap. I got to buy tape, all that. I mean, like, God, I buy so much tape. And I told him I'm just going to start ordering it on the internet and get it in bulk. Grainger sells all that for really fucking cheap. But you have to buy, like, some of the stuff is like, you have to buy a minimum of 15 or a minimum of 25, which is fine. It'll be used. I'm not worried about that. I just didn't have it at the time to waste on that. I was like, I don't have enough for that. I've got other shit I got to buy. Let me see. Great. It's so peaceful and quiet here tonight. 3 other campers here now. Really? You're camping out at the bus stop? What the fuck is wrong with you guns? You got to get your shit together. What's wrong with your life? I used all my Clorox cleanup thingies. So what I do, maybe y'all do it too. I don't know. I'm a tightwad. All the liquid is still... Oh, here we go with some ASMR again. Listen to me shake my liquid. And I take this and I'll dabble it on my desk and then use this to clean. I use every fucking drop. I've got a ton of Grainger catalogs. I ordered, remember? I did it to myself. I bought a bunch of them. Not bought. I ordered a bunch of them because I needed to find supplies. And I was really curious what Grainger had. They have a lot of great shit, actually. But their boxes are so cheap. Surprisingly, there's a U-Haul here on Edgewood Avenue. I believe it's on Edgewood. We were just there a couple days ago. We've gone to them a couple of times to buy our boxes for shipping. They're so fucking cheap. What did I just send? I bought a small box to send. What the fuck did I send? It was last week. Either way, I got a small box from U-Haul. It was 99 cents. That same box at Lowe's or Home Depot, if they have them in stock, slightly awkwardly sized, not like I needed it, but too much. It's like $4. This shit's expensive. Man, fuck that. I hate those packing peanuts. They make a huge mess. I don't use them. I wrap the hell out of large items. Like when I saw like a VCR or a printer or something. Right there. I go through on a good week, and I say good because if I'm going through it, then I'm selling. So on a good week, I'll go through 2 rolls. Not even kidding. It's 100 feet of bubble wrap, and If it's on sale, it's more. It's actually bigger ones. It's like a bonus size. So I get 100 feet, I think it's 100 feet for 16. And I go through 2 of those a week on a good week. I'm going to pull a rib on someone and send them a giant bag of packing peanuts anonymously. You need to put some bags of glitter in with the packing peanuts. Oh, that's mean. That's mean. Now, if I get packing supplies from the cardboard bin in the back of one of these stores that just has like clean cardboard bins, I'll reuse them. I will use the whatever they have. I will not purchase them. I'm not going to support that shit. But if they're going to throw them away and they have giant bags of packing peanuts, I'll fucking use them. So you're a rap artist. I am. I absolutely am. I am drinking Fresca. Fresca. It's delicious. And tequila rose, mind your business. I just mix it. It's, those little airline, or like, yeah, those little airline, well, they don't give them out anymore, or they don't sell them anymore, but those little teeny one-shotters, and I mix it, and I didn't fill this up. It was just to here with some ice and Fresca, and then a half of one of those little airline things, literally like a half of the smallest one. Yeah, tequila rose. Honest true. Hi, sweet pea. I don't see you around ever. Well, I'm never really around either, so. Life is pretty chill these days, David. Yeah, life is real chill for y'all. Fuck off. I wish it was chill for me. I'm good. I'm really good. Are you doing good? I'm gonna get nothing out of this thing. Yeah, about once a week I will make a little, and it looks big, but it's the first cup that I grabbed off the shelf and I just partially filled it. I'll make a drink before I go to bed. Watch a little TV. I've never watched The Sopranos, so we started that tonight. We got a good 15 minutes in, and Doug was like, all right, I got to go finish making dinner. He's been really awkwardly good to me, so I'm going to find out what the fuck's up with him. Yesterday, we went to Denny's. Guns will tell you, I was sitting right next to a bunch of outlaws. And like the bikers outlaws. And I sent a picture to Guns. I was like, look at there. As we were walking in, I saw them and I took a picture. I was like, check it out. That guy just reeks of rank. That old dude with the white hair, he reeked of rank. So, anyway, we go and I ordered crepes. The kind with, the spinach and the hollandaise sauce and all that, right? And the lady was like, oh, it's cheaper if you get it with this, the eggs Benedict. And we'll just do that instead of the eggs Benedict. I was like, oh, if it's cheaper, sure, we'll do that. I get my plate. Guess what the fuck she does? She gives me crepes. Did I figure out who Charlie is yet? I don't know. Was it old dude? Was it the guy that I thought was super rank? Because he was rank. I have no doubt in my mind. But anyway, it was the eggs Benedict with the hollandaise sauce, the sausage, and then underneath of everything were 2 empty crepes, just the crepes with nothing, just sitting there. And I went, where, these are just empty crepes. She went, yes, what you wanted. I went, no, actually, no. There's nothing in these. These are just empty crepes. It ruined my whole meal. I mean, it wasn't gross. I ate the shit, but I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. I was like, okay, it's fine. She was like, well, I want you to get what you wanted. I want, no, it's fine. No, I don't want to waste food. I will eat this. It's fine. So Charlie is the piston and skull back patch. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. So anyway, Doug knew how good I loved crepes. The first time I had them was Irene and Joe took me to a crepe shop. And I'd never had a crepe. And I was like, oh, I was in love. I was like, oh my God, so good. So the rare occasion I go somewhere that they have them, I get them. It's not very often. So Doug knew it ruined it for me. I was like, this is bullshit. And then Doug's over there with a mountain of food. I'm like, what the fuck, fatty? He's like, I got the Grand Slam. It's like, I'm gonna smack you. So I got up today, and on the way home yesterday evening from all of the shit we had to do, all the running, all the sourcing and the sales, I told him, I was like, you know what you haven't made in a long time is pasta primavera. He said, yeah, I haven't made that in a long time. God, it has been a long time. I was like, you haven't made that in ages, like probably close to a year. So this morning I get up, he's not here. The washer is running. So I know he hasn't been gone long. He's already started doing clothes, and he's been up for a while before me because I went to bed really late. He's been so good to me. Something's wrong. Something's fucking up. And then I go in the living room. I look out the door. And I call for him down the hallway thinking, oh, he's taking a shit. He's not there. So I go outside and the car's gone. I'm like, where the fuck is he? So I texted him. I said, well, I was about to. I opened it up to text him and I saw there was a message from him. So I played it. I'll just play it for you. Hold on. I was like, something's up. Why is he being so nice? He's an asshole. Why is he being nice when he's an asshole? He said, here it is. He said,
hey, I just let you know, I just left on the way to get the stuff to make our crepes. So when I get back, I'm cooking crepes. Love you, bye.
When I get back, we're cooking crepes. Love you, bye. So I was like, oh, he's going to cook me some crepes. Oh, shit. That means he went and got spinach and fresh mushrooms. Because, you know, the 2 times he made them before, he made fresh hollandaise sauce, fresh everything, and made the crepe mixture and everything. So I was like really excited to eat me some hollandaise sauce crepes, right? So, and then today, after we were eating our crepes and everything, and then he says to me, and those crepes were good. Oh my God, they were good. And then he tells me, when I said, you know what, I had an idea about tonight. He went, oh God, please tell me it's not about something to eat. I said, why? He said, because I already bought the shit for dinner. I went, you did? What did you get? He said, we're having pasta primavera. And I was like, this motherfucker, he's getting ready to kill me. He's going to kill me while I'm sleeping. I was like, I go crazy over boysenberry syrup. It's good. I'm going to tell you something about some syrup. Now, hold the fuck up. And pancakes taste like candy. Now, I'm sure that I've heard about the whole Charlie thing before, but I didn't retain it. But now that you've said it, I did not know that, but it just seems something very familiar about it. I'm sure I had to have heard it from either Danny Persinger or Brian. Somebody told me. I just didn't retain it. Let me see. So, what was I saying? Motherfucker, it's gone. There it went. Brain fart. I don't know. It's gone. So anyway, yeah, he did the dishes. He did all the pans because he loves to use a new pan for everything. And I'm like, no, I'm not washing these shitty pans that you keep dirtying up. I'm not fucking doing it. So he washed all the stainless steel pans because I told him he has to get rid of some of them. I'm like, you can't keep all these pans. You don't need 5 freaking frying pans. You don't need 6 saucepans. Pick a small and a medium, or a medium and a large. You don't need them all. He was like, I know. All right, I'll go through them. So he washed all the pans. He chose what he wanted to keep. And he's letting me sell the Wolfgang Puck omelet pans. I have 2 of those. And he's letting me sell the Calphalon wok. And what is the other one? The Revereware, which was mine. He can't tell me I can't sell that. Taco Tuesday. I was not talking about Taco Tuesday. Boy, lots of YouTube creators are sure talking a lot about the guy from Demon's Row and what he spends. I don't know who the fuck that is. But anyway, so we're consolidating and we are narrowing down, and he loves small appliances. So I told him, I'll make a deal with you. You love your small appliances. You hoard them. He went, yeah. You don't want to get rid of any of them. No, I like my small appliances. Fine. I'll make a deal. Get rid of the stove. He went, get rid of the stove. I said, get rid of the fucking stove. We do not need a stove. It's you and me. We don't need that big oven. We don't need any of this. We need an extra countertop, and you can put all your little small appliances right there. You can get one of those, induction cooktops that you can put it away when you're done with it. So he agreed. I'll be right back, you guys. She's growling. I gotta see what's going on. All right, I figured it out. Jesus. All right, she was freaked out by that. My body form. So I don't know why all of a sudden she's growling at the body form. He seems nice enough, but his idea of all the MCs uniting seems far-fetched. He won't even talk to other creators live. That, I know what you're talking about now. You're talking about the motorcycle clubs, but that's where they originated from, was this brotherhood. And if you're a brotherhood, you have to have someone on the outs, which would be all the other clubs. For the most part, you can't be one. You can't, that's not going to happen. No. Because then the thing that made motorcycle clubs what they are is gone. The brotherhood, it's not there anymore. These things are expensive right here. We got that one at the thrift store for $3. $3 fucking dollars. I got another one back there. It's white, and which is excellent because then I have the contrast for whatever I'm trying to take photographs of. But the one back there I got for $1 from the thrift store chick that I go to right up the street here. I said, can I buy that mannequin? She went, no. but I come across these all the time, and you can have that one over there for $1. I went, okay, sold. I was like, I'll take that one for $1. I wanted the mannequin. She had a mannequin, a full one with no head, but it was like a whole body mannequin on a stand. And I was like, come on, man, I'll give you good money for it. She said, nope, I need it. You can't have it. Oh, we already tried a peace treaty and it didn't even last long. Yeah, the brotherhood thing would be shot all to hell, at least in my opinion. And that's what makes motorcycle clubs what they are. Can't wait to get this place organized. Because I think I know I talked about it before. I think I did. But we're turning the living room into the warehouse area while we're here. So when you walk in the front door, you're standing in where all of my inventory is. All my shelving, the rolling racks, everything will be there. And all the totes. This room I'm in now is going to be our bedroom. Because we don't need room for anything other than like my TV is right here. So we're going to get rid of all the shelving in here. We're going to paint this room and make it our bedroom. Take all these shelves down. We got room for a TV on the wall, a dresser, and our bed. That's all we fucking need. Oh, and these little teeny nightstands. We don't need anything. All we do is sleep in the room, We don't like entertain and hang out. And so it's like at the end of the day, after we fucking work to death, we go to sleep. So turn your fifth wheel into your warehouse. I can't. It's up there at his old job. I can't. And winter's coming, which means the rats are going to reinvade it again. Brother, it isn't what it used to be. Too many young guys want patches but don't want to spend time prospecting. Oh, yeah, that ain't going to fly. They got to earn their fucking wings. Plus, they'll turn on their club in a heartbeat to stay out of jail. There's a certain pain and loss and struggle that comes with being a genuine a brother. I don't think there are any more left, Harold. There's just not. I think motorcycle clubs are a thing greatly becoming of the past. Because there's a lot of entitled guys out there that think they had it hard because their dad didn't send them to summer camp. That's why I do not understand why people won't want huge homes when they don't use 90% of it. Yeah. I mean, like we figured, what do we need the most space for? And I brought it up to Doug and he said, I don't know, what are you getting at? I said, of all the things we do, what are we short on space for? He said, eBay stuff. I said, what's the biggest room in the house that we could use for that? He said, our bedroom. I said, besides our bedroom, what other room? And I told him the living room. So I laid it all out. The living room would be the warehouse where all the inventory is. This office would be our bedroom. That eBay room that we're using now, that's just not enough room, that would be the office because we're both going to be in there. It's going to be me and him in the office. And we're also going to have it double as the packing area and the photography area because there's room for it. I said, dude, there's no reason why our office can't also hold all of our packing supplies. We can have all of our cardboard, all of our craft papers, the craft roll, all of our bubble wrap, everything, because we mount it to the wall. And I was like, so that could be our office for both of us. And because we spend all of our fucking time together, so it's perfect. He was like, yeah, that's what we need to do. This will be our bedroom. We're literally switching every room. Where's our living room, you're wondering? our current bedroom. It's going to be, because it's big. So we're going to, and there's already a giant TV in there. It's huge. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But we're going to move this TV to the office, the new office. When we, y'all, man, we've been pecking away at this shit. It's coming along. It's happening. It's just like, wow, it's a lot of fucking work. And I can't stop sourcing because I'll miss the good deals and then I won't sell anything. I'm almost out of golf clubs. I've got to go get some more golf clubs somewhere. The movie Wild Hogs made it not cool anymore. What? The movie Wild Hogs was nothing like motorcycle shit at all. These new punks are going to take the clubs down. They are no loyal. Oh, they're not loyal. They will rat on you in a heartbeat. They don't want to earn stuff. They want it handed to them. Go watch a movie with real outlaw bikers in it. Check out Dead in 5 Heartbeats. You can stream it free on the Tubi app. What was I saying? The fuck was I saying? Well, anyway, yeah, we're moving everything, but we're going to put this TV in the office, just like it's in this office. And we're going to use this TV in the office. And then we're going to take the TV that's in our bedroom currently and put it in this room, the bedroom, because it's currently in the bedroom. So it's going to stay in the bedroom, only in here. And then our living room TV will go into the new living room at the very other end, far end of this place. And it's just a giant sectional. It'll be a sectional, a TV. We're basically throwing most everything away. We just don't need all this shit. I told him we need to go through this stuff like we're about to move. That changes everything. When you think you're about to move, you like things less than you thought you did. So if we keep the mindset that we're packing for a move, we basically are, actually, then we'll get rid of more shit. I've got stuff in my totes that I've had from the beginning before I started to list, when I was just trying to accumulate stuff. And I got it all by watching somebody on the reselling circuit that was basically building her channel off of her personality. I didn't see it then, but I see it now. A lot of chicks I'm finding out in my Facebook reselling groups did what I did. They followed her. They bought a bunch of stupid shit and thought, oh, I'll sell it and make an arm and a leg. This chick can purchase a stupid little this. Well, no, that might actually sell. Hold on. Let me just find something really fucking stupid. Hold on. Here we go. All right, pretend like there's no packaging on here. It's just a lemon. And she'll pick it up and go, I don't know. I like it. It's cute. Huh. Yeah, that's neat. She thinks that her superpower is being able to see value in things that no one else can see. I'm one of many who bought into this shit, okay? And she's like, oh, that's cute. Oh, yeah. I should be able to make my money back on this. And she would buy it, and 15 other people will be selling the same thing and not be able to sell it. It'll just be sitting there. It'll end. Nobody will buy it. But she sells hers for $28. And I told Doug, I said, she's not selling these items. She's selling her personality. If she didn't have her YouTube channel, she wouldn't sell shit. He went, you got it. I said, I would dare say 85% minimum of her buyers are people who subscribe to her. They like to, ooh, I bought this from her, Oh, I own something that she touched. That's what it is. So a lot of us were talking in one of the reselling things that I'm in, because somebody said, I don't understand it. I'm buying the same type of stuff she is and nobody's buying it. I've got a mountain of stuff here nobody wants. I said, welcome to the club. We all do. I said, this woman does not sell items. She sells her personality. And the things I used to find endearing about her, put it like this, I'm not subscribed to her anymore. It's not endearing at all. But I'm going to sell my yellow socks. You got to sign them. But so yeah, I'm going through all the bullshit that I bought when I bought into her freaking horrible. I mean, she's setting a bad precedence for people. And a lot of the women agreed with me. Some of them said, I like her. I think she's sweet. Nobody said she was a monster. She's just given a false sense of what things are worth, you know? This chick bought at a junk shop some kid's painting, a child's painting. A child. This was something that a child painted with like a lion. And it was something that Aaron or Jack would have painted. And it was in a frame. And she went, oh, look, I like this. It's cute. Oh, I think it'll do good. And she sold it for over $100. Come on. She's selling herself. And now she has an intro. Someone's fishing for an HGTV show. That's what I'm thinking. But coin auctions are boring. Yeah, I can't watch auctions at all. I don't do auctions. I sell things for buy it now. I don't do auctions. Getting people to pay at the end of an auction is a freaking nightmare because people get so caught up in the auction, bid. And before you know it, they're like, shit, I don't got the money for this. So they cancel their shit. Oh, I can't get this. I bid by mistake. And then they don't want to pay for it because they're addicted. It's like a drug and you're enabling them. And then you're the one that's going to pay for it because then you don't get your fees back. You have to relist the item. No, sir. I'm not saying that I will never, ever, ever do an auction. I'm saying that it would be something that I know good and well is going to sell and that I don't know the value of. And I want to let the consumer determine what I'm going to get for it. That's the best way to do it. If you're not really sure, I've got drone parts for sale. Check this story out. We're riding through the park a few months ago and we noticed that someone had moved and they put out a bunch of stuff neatly on the side of the road. And it was not the night to put that stuff out. So we knew they moved. Their curtains were down. Their car was gone. None of the stuff on their deck was there. It was all gone. So we stopped and I noticed this, and it had rained. And I noticed this box that had Gears of War on it. It said Gears of War 5. And I was like, I know Gears of War because of my son. So I picked it up. It was a box. It was made of styrofoam. So I opened it up. It was a drone. So I opened it up. There was no drone, but everything else was there. Fucking everything. 2 batteries, all new blades, a patch that you would wear on your clothing. A ton of shit. And I told Doug, I was like, drone parts do well. I'm going to grab this. And he went, Corey, no one's going to want it. I said, I'm going to grab it. I mean, my trash can works just like theirs. So, fuck it. I'll check it when I get home. I've had it for months. So I forgot I had it. It's been in the eBay room. We pulled it out. Hi, yeah, man. I'm going to read some of this. I just bid on eBay coins. Hi, everyone. So like I say, it was in a sealed styrofoam with the cardboard sleeve. Well, the cardboard sleeve had gotten wet, so I tossed that. And I just kept it taped up in the sealed styrofoam because it's all brand new. And I finally decided to post it because we were going through the stuff. And I was like, oh, shit, yeah, that drone stuff. I was like, these parts will do fine. I don't care what I get for it because I didn't pay for it. It was free to me. So I post it after I do some research to find out what they're selling for if you bought them retail, because you know you don't want to undercut, but you don't want to overcharge. I know you can individually buy replacement blades or individually buy batteries, that kind of shit. Little teeny pegs that come off, all kinds of shit. And then I found this thing, a blog where somebody was complaining, Gears of War Jack drone is crap. And I thought, oh God, it's a piece of junk. But what they were talking about when I clicked on it, they said they're not selling any replacement parts. So what do you do when your drone should break? Just throw it away and buy one again? Those things are almost $200 new. And I thought, oh, just my luck. They don't make replacement parts. Hello. So anyway, I didn't get selfish or anything. I put a $40 price tag on it and they pay for shipping. And I put it up there with a picture of everything that was in there. And I was like, this is all I have. It's all new. Everything's still in the packaging. And that's all I know about it. You know, I don't know any more about it. This is all I know. And somebody messaged me tonight and wanted to know if I would just sell the patch. And I had contemplated selling the patch by itself, but I couldn't find anything about it. And I thought, there's no value in just the patch. I'm going to sell it all as a lot. And I told him, I'm sorry, you know, thank you for your interest, but unfortunately, I've already included it in my images and it's included in the lot. He said, but I don't want the lot. I want the patch. I'm sorry. Buy the fucking lot. I don't know what to tell you, man. But, yeah, so that was a good pickup. When people move out, they get sick of packing and they'll throw out brand new stuff. Like, especially if they move January or February, they will throw out brand new shit that they got from relatives for Christmas and just never opened. They just put it out. It's brand new, still in the fucking boxes. So that's how our landfills get so overwhelmed with bullshit, is people that just casually toss out brand new things. Or rather than wash their clothes, they throw out their dirty clothes and buy new clothes. I wish I was kidding. Brand new clothes. They wear them 1 or 2 times and they throw them away. Tell them $40 for the patch and send them everything. That's funny. I don't want to be a dick. I was honest with them. Unfortunately, I can't separate it because I've already included it in the lot, you know. But yeah, the patch seems to be as much of that value as every blade and the batteries. And, you know, I would say, considering what drone replacement parts cost, that's easily $100 worth of parts for this particular drone. I only want $40. Fucking cough it up. Pull the goddamn trigger, dude. Throw the rest of it away if you don't want it. Keep the patch. But, yeah, that's on him. Or her. I don't know if it was a guy or a girl. I won't presume to know. Hey, now, did I sell something else? No. Shit. This is as addictive as... Here's my total for 90 days on eBay. On eBay. I'm going to cover all this information down below, though. What the balls, man. That is my 90-day on eBay. That's not bad money for somebody that ain't got a job, don't you know? I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. Try to send some. Look, I got a game on here that's not even $14. 5 people are watching it. Buy the fucking thing. It's a 4-disc set, Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital download, and it includes all of it. It's open. It's not sealed. but like it's all of it. It's Tron. I can get it. Ooh, I got 2 watchers. Ooh, my motorcycle, my Harley Davidson touring seat has 3 watchers. I've already sent out offers on that for 60 twice, and they didn't respond. They didn't bite. What cut? Look at the landfills in India filled with clothes that people in the USA donated and sold over there in lots. That is where some of your donations go. Watched a couple of videos on that. Isn't that terrible? That's terrible. This Harley seat is nice. They need to fucking buy it. This was another, someone tossed it out. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with this seat. There's nothing wrong. That seat is gorgeous. Didn't cost me a dime. There's the bottom of it. And I thought it was bad and it was broken because there's some cracks in the bottom pan of it. But it turns out that's a common area that they crack because of the shape of the seat and the weight of you sitting on it, that it's very common. And I was like, I told Doug, I was like, it's no good. It's cracked down there. You know, the plastic parts are cracked. And he said, well, throw it back out. And I very nearly did. And then I Googled and looked into it, and I told him, you know, it turns out this is common. So I looked on eBay at other ones that had sold, and they have pictures of the bottoms of them cracked. So I was like, yeah, I'm not throwing that away. Wish I had even a little of that. Hitch kit for my Jeep and a cargo trailer to set up as an electronics workshop, but boo, my life sucks. Well, you can keep eating bowls of rocks, or you can change things, dude. It only takes a $20 bill to make 200. I've done it. Actually, I took a $20 bill and made 300. So you can do it and then take that 300 and turn it into 900. I turned $25 into $1,000. So, I mean, you just got to do it. It's like, you just, I mean, I hate to make it sound like, so just do it. You have access to eBay. You know, you're not dumb. You can get a printer for next to nothing, or you can do it at a kiosk at the post office if you have one. You just get a QR code for what you're about to ship. You scan it at the post office with your package. They spit out the thing for you to slap on there, and then you ship it off. I mean, it can be done, and it would be hard in the beginning if it's tight for you, but you could do it. It can be done. I literally turned $25 into $1,000, or right at $1,000. I'm stoned and wiped out from all the traveling we have done. I am off to bed. Night, everyone. Have a great night. Well, thanks for stopping by. You're busy in Cali and everything. Silly. All right, I'm going to go too. I got to get up early. I got so much shit to do tomorrow, man. I got to package that humongous thing. Oh, I don't even got enough bubble wrap. Look at that. But I have until Tuesday to send it. So, yeah, so have I. I said it earlier, but my reach is only so much. My health is crap. I get less than $800 a month. So anything I can do has very little footprint. Your reach? Dude, $20. $20. I'm going to teach Aaron and Jack how to do it with a $10 bill. I'm going to give them each $10, and then I'm going to show them what to do, which they already know the gist of what to do. And then they are going to be financially set before they're 18. I'm going to make damn sure of it. But see, if you're doing that stuff like workshop stuff, you're doing local stuff. With what I do, it's all over. Like the United States is my customer, you know, doing things like you're talking about. costs more because you got to get a workshop, and you're only serving the people locally to you, and you're competing with like Geek Squad and all of these big ones, you know. Yeah, send me pics. Let me check out your new digs, yo. No, you take a $20 bill and you go find you like a printer. I bought a printer tonight. Oh, not tonight. I bought a printer Saturday for $10 that I'm going to flip for minimum of $125 from $10. Doug bought a drink mixer, one of them big tall ones like you for milkshakes. He paid $5 for it. He sold it for $100 yesterday. No, a couple days ago, but the guy just paid him from $5 to $100. Doug bought a printer yesterday from the same yard sale as me. It was a church sale. He paid $15 for the one he got, and he's going to sell his for over $200. So, I mean, you got to go, you know, you got to go get shit that you know is going to sell. That's going to fucking sell. And then if you get it super duper cheap, that means you can undercut everyone else who's got them and be the lowest one, you know? All right, I'm not trying to preach to you. You're a grown-ass motherfucker. I'm just saying you can do it, and you can be financially set. I'm never broke. I'm like fucking never broke. I don't have a ton of cash, but I'm never broke. I always have money on me. And then if I go buy my scratch, of course, now that I don't need it, I go buy a scratch off, I win. I win 100. I win 200. You know, I win 80. It's like, really? Because if I was broke, my ass wouldn't have won. And you were just saying you needed more room when I got none. I'm working on trying to get more room. I need more room now. But I started, when I started, it worked out. You know, it's just that I've grown. So it takes time. I mean, right in the beginning, I'm sure you can find somewhere to put a printer. Just set a printer somewhere and leave it there and wait for it to sell and then package it up and send it off, you know? It's not easy for everyone to get off the ground at the start. Well, what do you need? What do you need to be able to go buy something to sell? What do you need? Because the eBay app is free. You can use a Chime card, which is basically just you put a little money on that particular card just to start the account. Oh, well, if you don't even have room for a printer, okay, I don't know. Because, you know, like in the beginning, I know I've met a lot of folks online who started reselling because they became disabled and couldn't work. And they had to do something. So they were like, I couldn't work outside the home and I had to pay my bills. So they resold. They just did a couple of their own personal items in the beginning, things they already had. They got addicted to that money coming in and said, this could be an income. So they started going thrifting and to yard sales. Then they started looking for more places to buy shit. They started going to estate sales. They started traveling slightly out of their area. And the more they did, the more money was coming in. Their bills were being paid. They didn't feel quite as disabled. They felt better. And they were able to make their bills. But it's just a matter of what makes you start. For me, it was to keep my sanity because Aaron and Jack had gone. And I was losing my mind and I missed my boys. So I started doing that because Doug recommended I start doing it to give me something to do. And now, if the boys came back to visit me, I'd have to buy a house because I have no room for them. They could sleep on the bottom shelf in the eBay room, I guess. But everyone has something that makes them start. Like, you don't even got to get a printer. It doesn't have to be a printer. You know, you could buy, I'm trying to think of what, golf clubs. They're skinny. You could buy some golf clubs. And I bought a bag of golf clubs for $25 and I've made close to $1,000 on them. I got a really good deal. Not everyone gets that kind of deal, but if you can get a $20 bag of golf clubs and you can sell average each golf club for $20 and you've got 10 of them, you just turn $20 into $200. And you start small, little increments, and before you know it, you're completely self-sufficient. And it's free cash. You don't got to pay taxes on it unless you reach that threshold where you have to claim it. You know. Oh. But yeah, oh, how about this? You could do this, and I know like your sister or somebody might have some of this kind of shit. Do you see this right here? Now this I can sell whole. These sell very good whole. This very one, this model right here sells perfectly fine as a whole. But I could sell this, like I could make 30 on this whole thing. This whole thing I can make $30. Or I could sell this for 15. I could sell that for 20. I can sell the main one here for another 18. And then I can sell the base for 10. So, I mean, it just all depends. I mean, and you can pick these up at a yard sale for like $5. I pick them up all the time. I pick this kind of shit up all the time. I want to work on tech repair broken things so they don't end up in landfills while I want a cargo trailer set my... That's what I'm saying. You start doing this, you make the money you need to do that, to buy the things that you're going to need. I didn't start this, I don't plan on being a reseller forever. I want to start an e-commerce business eventually where I have employees. I thrift because I want to, but I mean, you start small and before you know it, you've got what you need to get what you want. But what I'm doing here, this is not my end all. This is not the end for me. This is not where I plan to land. Oh no, this is not where I plan to land. But I mean, how are you going to get a trailer with no income? You got to have the money to do it, and with you being on a fixed income, you're not going to be able to save anything. It was just a thought. I'll harass you if I have to, but you've got to come up with ideas so you can do things you love to do. You want to do something you love to do. Yeah. I saw a pair of Skechers on eBay because I was trying to comp a pair of my own to see what they were going for. This was months ago. And all it said was Skechers. And I was like, that's an odd description, just Skechers. And I clicked on it, and it was obvious the woman had copied every word on the top. It said memory foam support, walk on a cloud, or something to that effect. And that's what was in the actual posting. And the more I looked at all her stuff, I came to realize she could not read. This woman was struggling through this shit, making money, not able to read, and literally copying word for word what she saw, just what she was able to see. And she only sold things that were in the packaging because that was the only way she could type what she saw. Nobody ever told her to turn the box sideways and look at the end where it tells you which model it is, what size it is. None of that. She didn't have the size down or anything. And her auctions were starting at 99 cents. And I thought, oh, she's losing her ass. And I looked at her completed auctions and she was making money. And I showed it to Doug. I said, do you get the vibe that she can't read? And he read through it and said, yeah, I think she can't read. And this woman overachieved everything she probably thought she could ever do or anyone thought she could do. And she was copying that shit down and making money like big time. I was working on things and crypto was nothing. I said, committed to memory. I was working on things and crypto was nothing. I don't think I'm reading it right. Well, don't put all your eggs in one basket, I mean, spread it around, try other things. That's like I don't just sell on eBay. I sell in other spots as well. It's just that I sell mostly on eBay. That's my main thing. But that woman couldn't even read, and she was making good money. And I was shocked. But she always stuck, you could tell she stuck to things that had words that she could just copy. But yeah, so it can be done. Mm. All right, I'm gonna get off here. It's almost 3 o'clock. I said an hour ago that I was done, and here I fucking still sit. And now I got a sweet tooth, and I ain't got nothing here to eat. I got chocolate pudding, but that's for this, like, tomorrow night. I got to get a cake and then chop it up so that I can, make like a chocolate parfait. Oh God, I'm punishing myself with this shit, man. I don't know. I might go to the store. I know there's a 24-hour store around here somewhere. Yeah, I got a license. I'll fucking go to the store. Fuck it. I don't need to. I don't need to eat sweets right before bed. Such a fatty. You know what I used to do is, like, if I have like Cool Whip or something, I will add lemon to it. It's good. That'll be my sweet treat. That's all I do. Jeff keeps saying good night because I keep talking. I don't come around a lot. Like, if I did this every day, that'd be one thing, but I don't come around a lot. I guess that just means that I miss y'all so much. I'm really going to go this time. Okay, you guys stay awesome. It was nice seeing everybody in here and talking. And Troy, don't take it all to heart. Just think about it and be determined. If one thing's not working for you, try other things. The worst that can happen is you'll fail, but you won't know if you don't try. I want to see you do things that make you happy. I know how much you love to work on shit like that. I would love to see you be able to do that and achieve that on your own. That would be great. I'd be proud of you. I'd be proud of you. You're my hero. But okay. Good night. Bye.